Hey everybody, it's Jorik. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Today is another video where I was able to tour an apartment and get permission to take video. An apartment for sale here in the Estrella Campo-de-Rique, right on the border of these two districts. So I'm going to show you the video, and then on the back side, I'm going to get into what I think are the pros and cons of the property. So enjoy the video. Talk to you in a little bit. Okay, you saw the video. This apartment, the building, is from the 1920s, so it's 100 years old, and the apartment was renovated in the early 50s. So I'm guessing from when you watched the video, you could tell it needs some work. So let's go into some of the things that it may need work on. So I'll just say it's an older building, so plumbing certainly an issue, so it would need some updated plumbing. In the kitchen area, probably need to renovate the kitchen, add new appliances. For example, the refrigerator is back around from the fridge. It's in like a back patio area next to the bedroom that probably you'd want in the kitchen area. The one thing as I was taking video is I got done with the video and I talked to the realtor and I said, so where's the second bedroom? This is listed as a T2. And then he pointed and we walked to what I thought was a walk-in closet. And he said, well, this is, in Portuguese terms, we call this a +1. So in a bedroom without a window, that's what he referred to as a +1, although on the listing it says T2. So I wanted to make sure that you are aware of that. So as you're looking at properties, making sure that the listing does match the property. So, and if you are hearing words like a +1, getting a clarification of what does that mean? So I would look at this property at first as maybe a 1-bedroom with a walk-in closet, or if you were to make this a second bedroom, my guess is you would probably need to take out one of the clothing wall units to have enough space to put in maybe a full-size bed. Queen-size bed, you'd be struggling. There isn't a lot of space in there in the apartment itself for clothes. So in the 1-bedroom, there's no area. So I almost think of this as a 1-bedroom plus a walk-in closet versus technically two bedrooms. The bathroom area, it's spacious for something that's 100 years old and being renovated in the 50s. But again, probably need to update the plumbing, certainly on an older building. That's an issue across Lisbon, across Portugal, across Europe. And then in the front area, the living room, I did notice what looked to be mold underneath one of the windows. So windows may need to be replaced, or that area would need to be investigated to see, as you're uncovering and taking off some of the paint, is there more of a mold issue in the property or not? The views of the place are pretty nice. You have a view to the north and south. The difficulty is it's a quiet, well, I won't say it's a difficulty. Good thing is it's a quiet street. It's a one-way street in the front of the building, so you're not going to get a lot of noise. The caveat here is from street traffic, not going to hear anything, pedestrian traffic, nothing, but it is almost directly above the main landing and takeoff area for planes. So you're going to hear jet noise throughout the day and the evening, whether you're in the living room, which is near the front of the building facing the north, or you're in the back, I'll call it the patio area behind the bedroom, and you're looking out. Got a nice view of the top of the Estrella Basilica. You're close to a lot of amenities, which is great. The difficulty is the noise. And I know many of you that have asked for consultations or just leave comments, talk about, you know, we like Lisbon, we can even afford Lisbon in certain areas, but we want to be out of the path of jets. And it's, once you realize kind of where they come and go, you can easily find places. The difficulty is, can you easily find places within your price point? So I would say, going to price at $290,000, my guess is you would need to negotiate that, because you're going to have to add in certain things. If you're looking at this property to buy or invest as a long-term rental, my guess is you would also probably put in AC and heating units, so you'd have to factor that into the cost of purchasing. This is a good representation of an older 100-year-old building in Lisbon. I was glad I was able to take this video. I'm glad I got permission, because when people are talking about Lisbon, there's so many buildings that are similar to this and apartments that are similar. They're older, they need work, they're not renovated. And so this is a great opportunity, I'll say, provided you could get this at a discounted price than $290. My assumption or my thought is, in this area, that might be a little high for a place that needs, I'll say, a fair amount of work to make it to 2023 standards, if you will. But the area, I think, is good. Campo do Rico is an area a lot of immigrants like us move to. The Estrella area, you've got parks close by, you've got public transportation, you're going to have a metro within about 7-8 minutes of this flat in another year and a half. So I think it's a nice central area to be in, but the property itself, again, wanting you to see what an older property looks like that does need renovation. And if you're up for it, more power to you. Or if you want to contract with people to get it fixed and upgraded, great. But this, again, this is $290. I think this is a high price for that particular property. But with how Lisbon prices are going, this may be off the market by the time I publish this video. So it's one of those weird things about the market here in Lisbon, is it's not necessarily cooling off just yet. Hopefully at some point it will. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I'm going to keep trying to make more rental and sale video opportunities of apartments within Lisbon. Again, I'm trying to look for $300,000 and less for apartment for purchase price, and then 1,500 euros or less for a rental price. So I'm going to keep making the videos. Hopefully you keep liking them, and I'll try to get to different areas of Lisbon as time permits. Thank you, and take care of yourself.